Ladies and gentlemen, gather round for the tale of a billionaire who swapped sprawling mansions and opulent estates for a tiny house that could fit in your backyard. Yes, we're talking about Elon Musk, the man who could buy his own private island or maybe a small country, but chose to live in a $50,000 prefab house. Why? Well, let's dive into the video that's equal parts surprising, inspiring, and let's be honest, just a little bit bizarre. The billionaire in a box. Imagine being the wealthiest person on Earth, worth over $450 billion, and opting for a 375 square foot home that looks more like a Lego creation than a billionaire's lair. That's exactly what Elon Musk did when he moved into a boxable casita in Boca Chica, Texas, near his SpaceX launch site. This wasn't just a whimsical decision. Musk has always been an unconventional thinker, and his choice to downsize was partly about simplifying his life and partly about living closer to work. After all, if you're planning to colonize Mars, you've got to start by testing compact living here on Earth, right? Musk's tiny house might not have golden faucets or marble floors, but it's high-tech and efficient just like his rockets. Plus, it's probably easier to clean when you're too busy building spaceships to vacuum. Why downsize when you can supersize? The big question is, why would someone who once owned a $29 million Bel Air mansion voluntarily move into a home smaller than most people's garages? Musk has said that he's not interested in material possessions and prefers to focus on his mission to save humanity. He famously tweeted in 2020, "I am selling almost all physical possessions. Will own no house." True to his word, Musk sold his lavish homes and moved into a $50,000 house. His decision reflects his commitment to sustainability and minimalism. Of course, it's also easier to keep a tiny house clean. A billionaire can only sweep so many rooms, even with a Roomba army. And let's face it, when you're revolutionizing space travel, who has time to dust a crystal chandelier? The boxable casita. Tiny home, big features. Don't let the small size fool you. The boxable casita packs a punch. Measuring 20 feet by 20 feet, it comes fully equipped with a living room, bedroom, bathroom, and kitchen. It's basically the Swiss Army knife of homes. The design emphasizes efficiency, with high ceilings and large windows to make the space feel bigger than it is. Even the bathroom has modern fixtures that wouldn't look out of place in a luxury hotel. Plus, the whole thing is foldable and can be set up in just a few hours. If the apocalypse hits, Musk might be one of the few people who can pack up his house and move, not that he'd need to, given his other backup plan, escaping to Mars. Let's just hope he's got Wi-Fi in there. Even billionaires need to stream Netflix. A man of his word. Musk's transition to tiny living is part of his larger effort to walk the talk. When he vowed to sell his real estate holdings, skeptics thought it was a PR stunt. But in classic Musk fashion, he proved the doubters wrong. He sold off 7 mansions in California, including a 16,000 square foot estate in Hillsborough. His reasoning? He wants to dedicate his resources to his ambitious ventures, from Tesla's electric revolution to SpaceX's interplanetary dreams. As Musk put it, possessions weigh you down. Of course, one wonders how many Teslas he'd have to park in front of the casita to equal the square footage of his old homes. It's almost poetic. A man who makes electric cars living in a house that's practically the size of one. The economics of tiny living. At $50,000, the boxable casita is a steal compared to the average U.S. home price, which hovers around $400,000. Musk's choice highlights the potential of prefab housing to address affordability issues. With urban housing shortages and skyrocketing rents, tiny homes like the casita could revolutionize the market. Boxable's mission is to make high-quality housing accessible to everyone, and Musk's endorsement has brought significant attention to the brand. For perspective, $50,000 is what Musk probably spends on coffee for his staff, but for the average person, it's a life-changing opportunity to own a home. Musk's example might just inspire a movement, or at least a few curious billionaires. Who wouldn't want a house they could assemble faster than IKEA furniture? A trendsetter in more ways than one. Musk's tiny home isn't just a statement about sustainability. It's a glimpse into a future where less is more. The tiny house movement has gained traction as people look to simplify their lives and reduce their environmental impact. Living small encourages intentional living, no hoarding useless knickknacks when your entire house is the size of a single room. Musk's decision has also sparked debates about how much space a person really needs. After all, if the world's richest man can live without a wine cellar and a bowling alley, maybe the rest of us can make do with fewer luxuries, or at least fewer throw pillows. And let's be honest, who doesn't want the satisfaction of knowing you've vacuumed every corner of your house in one go? The reality of tiny living. While Musk's lifestyle might sound idyllic, tiny living isn't for everyone. Storage space is minimal, and there's no room for extravagance. It's a lifestyle that demands organization and creativity. But for those willing to embrace it, the benefits are undeniable. Lower utility bills, reduced maintenance, and a smaller environmental footprint. Plus, there's a certain freedom in knowing you can vacuum your entire house in under 2 minutes. For Musk, it's also a way to experiment with the kind of living conditions we might expect on Mars. Compact, efficient, and designed for survival. Sound familiar? If nothing else, Musk is proving that even billionaires can find joy in the simplicity of not losing your keys in a cavernous mansion. The future of housing? Musk's boxable casita has sparked conversations about the future of housing. With its affordability and scalability, prefab housing could be the solution to global housing crisis. Imagine entire neighborhoods of boxable homes, each customized to its owner's needs. These homes aren't just for billionaires. They're for anyone looking to embrace a simpler, more sustainable lifestyle. And if Musk has his way, this concept might even extend to other planets. After all, who needs a mansion when you've got the entire galaxy to explore? It's the ultimate minimalist dream. One small step for housing, one giant leap for humanity's real estate options, a humble abode for an ambitious mind. In choosing a $50,000 tiny house, Elon Musk has made a bold statement about the power of simplicity. It's a decision that's equal parts practical, symbolic, and visionary. By downsizing his living space, Musk has upscaled his focus on what truly matters: innovation, sustainability, and the future of humanity. And let's be honest, it's also a pretty great way to avoid house guests overstaying their welcome. As Musk continues to push boundaries in technology and space exploration, his tiny house serves as a reminder that sometimes less really is more. Plus, it's hard to argue with a man who's living proof that you don't need a castle to change the world. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this peek into Elon Musk's unconventional life choices, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe. Share this with your friends. Who knows, maybe it'll inspire someone to embrace minimalism or at least clean their garage. Let's keep uncovering fascinating stories together. See you in the next one.